Putty. We're going to go through the patch notes. So this is just their stupid welcome message. Sorry. So let's jump right into it. I am down. Okay, so this is table of contents. This is good if you want to go back through and review anything specific. But we're going to go through everything. So new World Quest story, the Panthers do, so they're definitely really focusing on the Panther right now, it seems. They seem to have a kind of a theme every time. Last time was kind of Storm, right? The background was all Storm and everything, and...
That's who it was last time? Storm?
Maybe it wasn't Storm. I might be wrong. I forget. But they do seem to choose, like, a character to go with every time, like a theme. So...
That's just the backstory.
Yeah, this is the backstory, so we don't need to go through that, right?
Not really.
So you can find this stuff in Event Dailies, World Onslaught, World Quest, and more. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of what they're talking about right here this weekend. We haven't really seen too much of this stuff, right?
I didn't do the World Quest.
Yeah. I did it not in the event yet, so...
Oh yeah, the patch hadn't dropped yet.
That patch hadn't dropped when I did it, so... Unfortunately, me and Chad don't know too much about this, but yeah.
It's just like the new set for the Panther. Like, once you scroll down, they're going to show the big picture.
Exactly, yeah. So a new beginning difficulty in World Quest is also coming. Now your champions will only need 160 battle rating to take part in the unfolding story. So that's cool. So that means newer players will be able to play it too. This picture is pretty dope.
That's those new gloves. Those are those pants that I got. Remember those pants because they were like all black, but now they got the brown in them.
That's pretty cool.
It's all cosmetic stuff yet.
Pretty good looking. Keep eye out for new weapons, so we know about that, the new synergies on the weapons, and gear set for your back Panther, plus the vibranium themed pieces of gear for your Hulk, Storm, Iron Legionnaire, Web Warrior, Super Soldier, and Sorceress Supreme. So that's just touching on the new synergies and gear that they put out.
Those are all the ones that come from the Panthers Dew crates.
Yeah, that's the $150 crates. Yeah.
Not dollar.
Unit. Definitely not dollar, yeah. So the event runs from March 22nd to April 20th. Oh, dope. They're going to have like an actual long event. Okay. New deathmatch arena. Yeah, we saw that. So they have a new deathmatch arena that's based on Cap, the Patriot Garrison. It's pretty freaking cool. I'm sure there's screenshots on Global by now, right?
It might just be underneath this even.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's pretty cool though if you haven't seen that map, and deathmatch is pretty fun, so I like that they're trying to add stuff to it, I guess. I mean, map is something. Okay, this is what everyone wants to know. Weapons update. To give weapons more individuality, we are adding new passives to weapons and their variants that provide a unique gameplay experience depending on what weapon your champions are wielding. These new passives provide a richer gameplay experience and give players more agency over what kind of playstyle best suits them. So on this, I do think that these new weapons are going to be really, really cool. Compensation aside from the old weapons. I think these new weapons are going to add a lot of flavor to the game. And
there's been a couple that I've seen that aren't very good.
Yeah, but a couple that are really good still. So it's just like every synergy, you know? Some are good, some are bad.
But like the specific synergies, so like the orb, it only has one synergy for like the base orb, right? And then like the variant orbs have their own different synergies.
Okay, makes sense.
So like the ones that are bad on the base weapons, like those are the ones you're gonna keep collecting when you keep getting that weapon. Yeah. Like the laser one. The laser one's 180 armor while lasering.
See, I think that's good, but I don't know. Like, it's shit, but it helps you from getting collapsed on when you're lasering, right?
But it's just not as good as some of the other ones. Like
for sure.
The Panther spear ones, when you throw the spear,
you slow
them for 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's really, really good. So let's go through these points here. New weapon variants will generate exciting new passive abilities to boost your gameplay. Base weapons of rare rarities and above will also be given a new passive. This is incorrect. We have clarified from devs.
No, that's right. Base weapons of rare rarities and above will gain the new passive. And then, see, the weapon variants can get it at uncommon or something like that.
Okay.
Because they don't produce at common. And then they all have it, technically, but they don't produce at common. The variant weapons, they only produce at uncommon or higher.
Okay. I don't understand.
I think it says that like literally at the next point.
Not all weapon variants will be available immediately. Stay tuned for more news and exciting upcoming events for your chance to collect the new weapons. No. Doesn't say anything.
Yeah, it doesn't. And then this part right here too, weapons that roll with a passive will lose 1 stat to accommodate the passive. Weapons that drop without a passive will have the extra stat. But,
That's incorrect as well.
yeah, because epic weapons didn't lose a stat. They still have the same amount of stats on them.
So they
From what I've seen, unless I've just seen variant epic weapons and they keep their stats or something, I don't know.
So this whole part right here,
yeah,
all of this
rewording.
Like kabam, guys, we need to. This doesn't make sense. And like Chet is really good at these games, and he's struggling a bit to go through it. If I were to read this on my own without Chetta, no fucking clue, no idea, straight up. Like this does not tell you anything, really. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, see, like the first part here, though, it says new weapon variants will generate exciting new passives, but base weapons will only be rare or better, right? So that part does make sense. It's just a little bit, like, if you don't know what they're actually talking about, it's hard to tell. But that last part, I read that, and I've seen epics that didn't drop a stat.
My thing is, this part was the hugest part of this update, right? This was huge. These new variants.
Mm-hmm.
And they explained it in a paragraph and 3 bullet points. We need a little bit...
Well, there is going to be a little bit more that tells you about them, but...
Okay, maybe. We'll see. It doesn't look like it, but we'll keep going through. Okay. There's no worse feeling than achieving... So this is cool for new players.
You should read the title first. It's the Demotion Buffer.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the Demotion Buffer. So this is really cool. So there's no worse feeling than achieving a new tier and then losing it after a single loss. To combat that feeling, we are adding a buffer so you won't fall out of tier as quickly as before. After achieving warrior tier, you will not be demoted to recruit tier until you fall below 200 instead of 299. So you have 100 BR buffer. If you're promoted to defender tier, you will not be demoted to warrior tier until 650 battle rating instead of 749. So this is really cool. They kind of did have this back in beta almost. I shouldn't say that.
But it was the other way.
It was, you just wouldn't lose points, right? Isn't that what happened?
If you were like warrior tier fighting against really high defenders, you wouldn't lose points.
But you could be if you were 750 and you matched against all 1250s, you wouldn't lose points. Sometimes you'd gain points.
Yeah, sometimes you'd gain.
You would still gain.
Points, yeah.
But at the same time, if you were 1250 and you beat 900s, you would get 0 points.
So not 900s, they're like 650s or something like that.
Oh yeah, because the matchmaking was bad. Okay, well either way, this is going to be really awesome for newer players to be able to stay in tiers to get better gear and still be able to play their champions.
Plus, I don't know if anyone remembers from beta, but you'd get to like 765, so you'd be like nicely into defender. And you'd queue up and it would show the warrior thing, and they'd only give you the warrior rewards.
Yeah, that was just buggy though. Okay, champion updates. New synergies. So 2 new synergy sets will be introduced with the update 2.1. One will have you rampaging all over the map as Hulk, and the other will have you studying your opponent's weak points before pouncing on them as Black Panther to deal massive damage. Fuel your rage, gain massive power bonuses as long as you keep smashing. So this is talking about the Rampage set for Hulk. So with the new Rampage synergy set for Hulk, you can generate Rampage stacks every time you hit foes with your attacks or special abilities up to a maximum of 50 stacks. So that's pretty cool. That's the weapon one. Or sorry, that's not the weapon one. It goes with the weapon. Right? The hammer spin weapon?
It says you generate stacks of Rampage up to 50 stacks.
Yeah, I have the boots. It's like a set that goes with the hammer.
Yeah. Keep reading it.
Sorry. But be sure you keep your Rampage going. If you don't keep smashing, you'll lose all your Rampage stacks after 4 seconds of inaction.
Oh, so if you leave combat, you'll lose them?
Lose your stacks.
But, we don't have any of the gear that tells you what they do. The only one that you have is the one where you gain extra Rampage stacks when people hit you.
Oh yeah, I don't
actually. So we don't actually know what they do.
And it doesn't tell you what.
Yeah, like maybe it'll be up down at the bottom.
Guys, you're not giving us very much info.
Well, you have to get the gear, I guess. But
I guess it'd be nice to know.
Mm-hmm.
Finish your foes with precision by bundling Chemio, sorry, I'm probably saying that wrong, stacks and unleashing devastating heavy attacks. So this is going to be talking about the Black Panther set. With your new analysis synergy set for Black Panther, you can deal out incredible finishers by building up stacks with your special abilities. Consume your stacks to empower your heavy attack and potent bleeds, increase critical chance, or to regenerate your heavy charge, so you can ready a second strike on unsuspecting opponents.
Ooh.
So sounds cool, but again, not very much.
It sounds like it's one of those things where it like stacks up, and then you do something and it takes all your stacks. Like the
arc charge, blast charge.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I think it is arc charges.
Arc charge.
And blast charge is the one synergy name.
Yeah,
it takes all your stacks and it puts it all into your ability that you use.
Yeah, the arc charge synergy. So yeah, it sounds similar to that. Varu said something here.
Makes your heavies ridiculous on spear.
Oh, it makes them really good, yeah. Okay, champ tuning. Hulk is seeing.
Oh no.
When I got nerfed and my shit got nerfed for Hulk, you're like, get over it.
That's
and my nerf was way harder. My nerf was way harder on that patch.
I haven't read it yet.
No, on that patch, my nerf was way harder than this little nerf. Okay, Hulk is seeing a larger reallocation to his base attributes to reduce the efficiency of his gear to allow greater flexibility of his loadout choices. These attribute changes are in tandem with the changes to his special power ratios on his weapon. So base attributes, so improved base special went up by 40, but reduced base attack power went down by 40. So that's pretty huge. So it would be at 186 now?
Well, it's like a 50% buff to his special power, and it's only minus, 20%? Maybe a little bit less, even. It's like 17% off his attack power. So that's like kind of a buff, except that you're losing the stat that you want and gaining a stat.
Well, the reason I guess we should explain this a little bit, because Chetta's right on the base. This actually doesn't look like that bad of a nerf. The reason it's so bad of a nerf is all of Hulk's synergy go into attack power. So you made a build strictly based on like attack power and light attack power.
Well, and all of his specials worked with attack power too.
Yeah.
But they don't anymore.
Yeah, we're going to go through
Spoiler.
that. Yeah, we're going to go through that. But yeah, so that it actually ends up being a big nerf. And like Chetta said, they explain more down here why it nerfs it even more. So replacing attack power ratios with special power ratios allows Hulk to have access to more diversified builds, allowing him to have a choice between a basic attack focused or a bursty special ability focused Hulk. Improvements to his special power ratios will allow him to gain greater benefits from building special power. So essentially what was going on was everyone was building into attack power and light attack power and all that stuff just to like output damage all the time, and now they're trying to make it so you have to build them a bit more smartly, right? Isn't that kind of like...
Yeah, you have to just like focus more.
Reduce attack power ratio, so it reduced by 7%.
On his light attacks.
Yeah, on his light attacks. His heavy attacks, which were pretty huge, were reduced by 18%, which is a lot. But his hammer spin went up by plus 15, but it's still doing less damage. Like, it's saying it went up.
No, look, see? It says adjusted power ratio from however much, what's that?
Attack power
to special
power now. So this 15% is like kind of a lie though, because attack power and special power are completely different. It's way easier to build attack power than it is to build special power.
Yeah, they shouldn't really have the percent there because they switched the stat completely, so...
Yeah, and that's...
The percent's just out of the window.
And that's same with here.
But that's why the first part helps a little bit, because they gave him more base special power, so you don't have to build into it as hard.
As hard, yeah. So yeah, there's just adjusted power ratio, so there's...
Again, it switched it.
From attack power to special. Hulk Gamma Gauntlets. Unlike Hammer, Gauntlets are already using a mix of special power. These changes are less severe and maintain partially between Hulk weapons. Exactly, like I'm excited because my meta's back. I got kind of destroyed in this fucking Hammer meta because my Gauntlets, like, they were still good, but Hammers would just smoke me. Like, I couldn't do anything. I would just die, so...
Yeah, 'cause you had to come in and fight the Hammer people.
Yeah.
Hammer you.
Like that. I even tried to switch to Hammer. Like, I was doing better with Hammer than Gauntlets, and, like, I played 3,000 games with Gauntlets. So like they had to balance that back a bit more. Okay, I'll wait till we get there. Sorry. Reduce attack power ratio.
10% on your heavy.
Yeah, so just less.
That heavy was really good though, so that's
fair.
Yeah.
And then here again, adjusted punch power, which is the whoosh, SP2. Change from attack power to special power. But damn, it went up by a lot. Even though it's different, I know, but like...
That actually puts it almost on par
with
the changes to the base stats.
Yeah. Alright, Super Soldier, improvements to overall utility of Super Soldier shield block.
It's for Vibranium shield.
Oh yeah, sorry, for Vibranium shield. My bad, guys. Allowing Super Soldier to maintain a higher block frequency by using his shield for shield for shorter durations. His shield will be available sooner, giving him much more varied usage, which I think is really, really cool. They should have kind of had that for him the whole time.
Yeah, so now he's got more of like a shield timer for how long you can have it up.
Yeah.
And it like slowly drains down, and when you put it down, it starts going back up
again
that
right
point.
away.
You can only activate it when it's 100%.
Yeah, so reduce minimum block duration to 0.6 seconds to 0.1, so that's amazing. You can put it up, put it right back down, and then have it again almost immediately. Not quite immediately, but it's pretty fucking quick. Added cooldown refund up to 70% based on block duration. What does that mean? Help me.
Like it depends how long you hold it up. But if you only hold it up for that 0.1 seconds, then you'll only get 70% back.
Okay. So at most you can only get 70% back. So you minimum use 30%.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you do.
Okay.
So that's like literally 1 second, I think.
Makes sense. When his shield has thrown When his shield is thrown, Super Soldier now gains quicker heavy attack cooldown and a larger damage boost to compensate for his inability to block. That's kind of cool. Improved attack power ratio by 20%, damn, by 0.1. And added cooldown refund 70%. That's pretty cool. Sorry.
Hold on 1 second, go up. A little bit more. Added cooldown up to, okay, yeah.
So special ability 3, this needed some tweaking, that's for sure. Duration improvements to assemble, give Super Soldier and his team improved mobility, affording more opportunities to relocate quickly to engage foes. Improvement movement speed buff duration 1 second. Oh, nice. So it's 2 seconds now instead of a second. Damn, so they went up 50%.
How long was that whole buff for? Because the whole buff lasts, 5 seconds? Or is it a little bit longer?
I think it's either 5 or 6. It's not very long, though. I think it might only be 5. It's definitely only 5, I think. Actually.
I thought it gave the movement speed buff kind of the whole time, but I guess that it makes Cap lunge at you when he's attacking you. Maybe that's why I thought he was just moving faster.
Mm-hmm. Damage from his Arc Blast Arc Bash, I apologize, is being reallocated to the beam from Force Shield to reduce the area of effect burst damage when combined with his Crackdown and to give Super Soldier a more reliable source of damage outside of his special abilities. Cooldown changes to Arc Shield, Force Shield are to maintain
parity.
Maintain parity between Super Soldier's weapons. So, help me out here.
I think that they're just saying that they're doing the exact same things to the Arc Shield that they did to the other shield.
Okay, so it's like
to make
the same
the
thing.
shield blocky stuff the same.
Okay, makes sense.
And then it says it down here, it's the exact same stuff. And they massively improved the attack power from that shield.
Yeah, but they reduced special power.
On
the
skill
special
2.
2. So you can do crazy amounts with the ult, but you lost
No,
some of
that's
that
not
damage.
the ult. That's the block.
Oh, the block!
The little fucking laser beam that he shoots out.
Oh, got you. Okay, that's cool.
They more than doubled its damage.
That's cool, so you can actually do 200 with it
How
now.
much did they give to the other one? They didn't give 118%.
I didn't think they gave any.
20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but it was already 0.5 and they moved it up to 0.6.
Yeah, it was already high.
And then this one's still only 0.48, but it's got a range on it.
Yeah, I can actually zap them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Panther. Black Panther already had a mix of both power types. We are replacing her special abilities attack power ratio with special power ratio to gain greater benefits from building special power.
Yeah, that's true. What Ver just said there is they made it slightly longer and slightly wider so that it's easier to actually hit people with it.
The zap?
The zap from Cap's shield.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Actually, I did play with it in the new update. It did seem bigger now that I think about it, but like I thought I was just imagining things because I always liked that blast. I don't know. I always liked that little zap that it did. I loved it. I don't know because it would do like 100 damage and like they weren't expecting it. Yeah, but and they're shooting the shield and putting my helmet up and stuff. I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was cool. I'm really excited they buffed that because I already liked it.
Yeah, I actually used it too because I built the crit power cap and I used it because it was hitting for 200.
That's what I'm saying. You could actually make a build before where that shield damage actually did a lot. Like that's what I had to do.
I actually found it had decent range before too.
Yeah, I'm glad they buffed it. I'm not trying to. I actually did like it before. I thought it was pretty good.
All right, let's get into this. Panther stuff.
So adjusted power ratio. So this went from attack power to special power again, but it was a huge buff. So like, don't get completely deceived by this because special power is harder to build into than attack power, in my opinion. I think that's a little bit of a nerf, personally. But
it doesn't seem like it is.
You think that it's just that special power is enough to compensate the?
It's like one of those things where like. Now you can build into special power more, and it gives you like bigger shield, and they switch everything to special power if you just keep looking through. But
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So like it makes a special power build better.
Okay, Black Panther's special ability ratios were adjusted to maintain parity between her weapons. Special ability 2, ambush strike. So they did the same thing here. They reduced the power ratio from attack power to special power, but it did get buffed. So it is more special power.
That's the like one where she stabs 1,000,000 times and just stands in one spot.
So what I'm not understanding about this seems like the second character where they just changed the build from attack power to special power and said that they were trying to make it more like to have more of a difference. But like I feel like all that's gonna happen is people are just gonna switch from an attack power build to a special power build. No? For Hulk and Panther.
Yeah, maybe, but like it makes it so that like your special scale off special and your attack scale off attacks.
Which is how it should actually be.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, to compensate, I just want to see what Peru is saying.
Wanted to make all characters that attack equals light and heavies and specials equals specials.
Yeah, that's what Cheddar was just saying. Yeah, exactly. Okay, to compensate for reduction in damage, a larger amount of base armor is provided while Black Panther remains within her hunting grounds. This is cool. I like this.
Yeah, that's it never gave enough armor. I found that before.
Yeah.
Because, like, before people would use it, and, like, you do a little bit less damage, but not much.
Yeah, it wasn't as strong. Whereas Noms, you can explain this to the decimal. That's what I'm saying. His wife must have him. But yeah, like I've seen Nom's numbers break down. I listened to him Nom's explained every single thing to me. Him and Adam GR to the I could do 118 before, and now I can do 127. I don't know. Those aren't the numbers. Don't quote me.
Test it out.
I'm just saying they don't even need to test it, bro.
Well, these like after they know the scaling.
I know these guys are crazy. They just look at it and figure this shit out and get it. Okay, gear and synergy tuning.
Just go back up. There's Noms.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. Math hard.
So, they did the same thing with that, but they reduced the damage a lot. Oh, that's what was going on. I remember just Zimba smoking people with that thing. And then when I was doing it with mine, I was doing, like, nothing.
It got reduced?
Well, mine's all attack power.
Oh.
I didn't read the patch notes before I tried 1250-er.
We want uncommon synergies to be viable alternative to more specific champion synergies. We are making a number of improvements to give their simpler bonuses much more oomph. Is that what that's supposed to say?
Yep.
Okay. Much more oomph and scalability to compensate for their lack of playstyle redefining gameplay. Okay. Makes sense. The Battle World...
Uncommon Synergy Battle World Bastion set. That's like the weird like blue axe looking one. It gives like... Well, it's gonna show it. It gives like HP and resistances and stupid stuff.
So the Battle World Bastion set is a powerful defensive synergy set that provides all-around protection in a variety of situations, mainly benefiting champions who have a lot of health. And this set improves their effectiveness with additional armor and resistance. That's why I'm excited about my Hulk again. I'm back to being fucking unkillable. Fucking.
But you don't use this set.
Heal up. Well. You should see my build. It's sexy. I actually need to do a new fucking Hulk video. But Protection spec, improved armor while high health by 100%. Frontline, improved melee resist while high health by 40%. Deflector plates, improved projectile resistance while high health by 40%. The hunker down, improved armor while slowed by 66%. Auto armor, improved armor while stunned by 66%. The champion vigor, improved bonus health by 17. The test of resilience, that's the new one, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Okay, I'm wrong. Sorry. Improved bonus armor by 133%.
I think that's the one that I got today when I finished my Panther. I think I got test of resilience on that.
They're still trash. I'm sorry. All these synergies are still not great, but whatever.
They're like the basic synergies. If you're like fighting your way through warrior tier and stuff like that, these synergies are actually good.
That's true.
Especially if you're not rank 30 or whatever you want to call it, level 30.
Oh, because that helps give you some of those stats that you're going to get when you're rank 30 anyway. Okay, fair. Okay, so it'll be good for like the newer players, gotcha. And like, I guess still we might be able to find a viable use for it. It's just...
Well, we've been looking at some out of this Realm Reaver set, actually.
Yeah, that's true. I looked at the pink one today.
Yeah.
Even though it still just didn't work.
I actually used the pink one on one champion.
I used it on Storm.
I used it on Iron Man.
But it's because I don't have the other synergies.
Yeah, I've got epics, that's why I use it.
Same. And I just don't have anything else. But yeah. The Realm Reaver set is an offensive synergy set that primarily focuses on providing additional damage to light attack and heavy attacks. This set mainly benefits champions who can jump into battle and engage against already damaged foes. So let's go through these here. So the critical call, improved critical power against low health foes, health below 50, by 20%.
Yo, that's another thing actually. If anyone wants to know, some of the epics have stuff like this where it'll say like improved critical power against low health foes, but it won't say below 50, but that's actually what it means.
Yeah, sorry, I just assumed everyone knew that. Yeah, whenever you see low health foes, it always means below 50%.
Yeah, and high health foes is always above 50%.
50%, yeah. Sorry, that's good, yeah. I just assumed everyone knows that. So the stay down, improved heavy attack power against low health foes by 10%. The 1,000 cuts, improved light attack power against low health foes by 121%.
Wow.
Yeah, that's gross. That's a lot.
Make you assassinate people.
Yeah. Offensive opportunity, improved attack power against low health foes by 59%. That's not bad either. Get close, improved melee attack power against low health foes by 59%. Those are both pretty good.
Well, that one's not as good because it's melee, right?
Well, it's really good for Panther, kind of, right? Or who said is that though? My bad.
It's the Realm Reaver. Everyone has it.
Oh yeah, everyone. Yeah. So that's good for
Hulk.
Panther, right? Hulk too, maybe even, yeah.
But like they changed them all off of attack power builds too, right?
Oh so. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. That's kind of annoying. Improved projectile attack power against low health foes by 43%. Yo, no cap. Love Spidey. He's my main. All this nerf on attack power. I did 200 on my light attacks. I crit for like 250. They didn't think to nerf that? Sorry, I gotta be real here. The guy's Spidey main. It's because
of your boot synergies, though, too.
Yeah, the dash and stuff. I know, but I don't know. He's...
Specialized prep. They gave 1% more. I don't think that's gonna make people use it.
No, I don't think so either. So uncommon... Here, your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go through Cunning Calculation. So Cunning Calculation, this is a weird like purple wing one. Maybe some people call it the pink one. Let's see, Uncommon Synergy. Is an offensive synergy that provides special power bonuses in certain situations. The set mainly benefits champions who have powerful special abilities that can effectively utilize the increased attack power. So yeah. So you in the back, 47% against distant foes. So distant foes too, this is another one that like they don't really explain. It seems to be at like the outside of your range, I guess.
So if you're like just hitting them, if you have to like step into them every time kinda to hit them, that seems to be the distant foes.
Yeah, it works good. Well, like when I used the synergy, I was playing Lightning Storm and it really worked good with the chain lightning thing, so it would chain through and it would get to a distant foe. Like, the damage would be huge on them way in the back.
I used to use that synergy for my Spidey, and it was actually gross. If I took one step back from someone I was shooting, I would do an extra 10. If I took, like, 10 light hit. If I took one more step back, it would be another 10, so it was, like, 20. Like, close up, I was doing, like, 135 light attack. This was back before I had the build I have now, that's why it was lower numbers. But I was doing 135 light attack, and if I was at my full range back, I was doing, like, 153. So like that shit can really help.
So the next one, patient power, improved special power while slowed by 96%. This synergy, I think they need to just take it out and remake it. I don't like it at all, this while you're slowed thing. While they're down, improved special power against debuff foes by 47%. That one's kind of cool. Extra improved bonus special power by 47. This is the one that just gives you a flat special power number. It actually messes with a lot of the gear too. If you're ever wondering and you have this like weird gear where it's like plus 100, minus 100 or whatever, it's because it depends if you can activate this extra like, I guess now what it would be, like 45 special power or whatever. Yeah, but some of these synergies aren't very good and that's why they definitely need a buff. Alright, bug fixes. Fixed an issue while health regen numbers displaying for all allies has changed and slightly improved performance and stability in matches.
It's not just numbers coming up all fucking over the place, and it combined, I'm sure it's gonna say, but maybe not, it combined your numbers too.
Yeah, instead of you just having like a whole bunch of 6s and 7s popping up all over you, now it's just one solid number. So like, it'll say like 20, 20,
and
20.
that should really help reduce lag.
Yeah. I don't know why they were doing it like all crazy like that. It made like there's just too many numbers flying around all over the place. Yeah.
You know how hard it was to even watch how much I was attacking for? Because there was just so many
Especially if you like electrified them and then you're like attacking them, so they got like this little 20 number popping up every second plus your regular hits.
And I have a confession. Up until like maybe a month ago tops, I didn't even realize that you could see the damage you were doing because there was just so many numbers all over the place all the time. It just fucking, I don't know. There's just numbers everywhere. I don't know.
All right, next. Fix several issues with Sorcerer Supreme's Orb Special Ability 3 not functioning correctly in certain situations.
That's not fixed.
Yeah, that's not fixed, just so you guys know. If you guys see this, that's not fixed.
Yeah, kabam, that's not fixed. It happened to us twice yesterday.
Double orbing last night.
To two different teams, 2 different SS's. Our team and another team, so.
Yeah. Fixed an interaction between Super Soldier's Heavy Block and Sorcerer Supreme's Heavy that would cause Super Soldier to display extra armor buffs. So it seems like it's supposed to bounce, right? But it can't bounce off his shield. No, he was just taking all 3 bounces. Like,
yeah,
it was bouncing off his shield and back at him, and then off his shield or whatever.
Yeah, it was stupid. So now it just hits him once, and that's it.
But like, I don't know if that was just a visual glitch or if it was an actual glitch where you got triple armor broke.
I don't remember if I was taking the damage or not. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't really play Cap. Fixed an issue that caused Storm's Hurricane Special 3 to miss if it cast at very close range. I'd never realized that.
Yeah, but we don't play Windstorm, so.
Yeah, I always tried to be behind her instead of in front of her. Fixed an issue that allowed Iron Legionnaires' Drone's Special Ability 3 to be cast twice if interrupted in a very specific window of frames.
That's what's going on with the SS too, I think.
Is that she gets like half interrupted in between or whatever, and like she gets
well, because what happened with us last night was, I'm just saying this shit for Kabam, just so everyone knows. That's why I'm going through this. Hopefully they're watching, whatever. If they're not, the person who was SS orbed the person, and they died like immediately almost. And then the person who was SS had it back right away again.
So and it also turned that person that died immediately into one of those zombies. Have you guys seen those yet?
Maybe that's what's created the zombies.
The guys that just stand there and they're like at 1 health or whatever, but they're not moving or anything. Obviously, the player that got killed is killed.
Yo, we gotta talk to Nerf. Is that what happened? Because he had the same glitch the same time that happened in the game. Maybe that's what's happening.
A lot of people.
Kabam!
Yeah.
Okay, so conspiracy theory time. If you guys have seen that zombie person that doesn't actually die, the orb might have been the thing killing that person.
Not just the orb though, any type of like channeling things.
Oh, and then it happens.
I think it happened one time with Storm. She was like channeling her thing.
Yeah.
Her Blizzard. Yeah.
Yo, has anyone in chat noticed that? Have you seen the guy floating there and not dead? Yeah. First, we want to know that. And if you have, maybe try to remember, or if it happens to you again, try to see if it was when a channeling ability was happening.
Possibly, or something like.
And then maybe they get, and like if they get the channeling ability back too, because it seems like it's the same bug. Yeah, it's within that same window. He got the
Blizzard back too, and he jumped over and Blizzard the other guy right after. Yeah.
I think you're right. Yo, okay, keep going.
Fixed an issue that would sometimes cause the first couple of hits on a champion or Bodok to not display damage numbers. that happened a lot, but like I remember seeing no damage numbers, but I remember seeing it take a bunch of damage too. So fixed an issue with Hulk's hammer special 3 rarely not dealing damage in the correct direction. This happened to me so many times. I raged so many times with my Hulk jumping backwards or something stupid, and the damage is like behind him. And yeah, you're just not hitting people, obviously. Jumping the wrong way. Fixed an issue that caused poor audio quality during
Who
the
plays
game's
with game
tutorial.
sounds on?
Yeah, that's an easy one, just mute it. Fixed an issue that would cause players to sometimes stick to the wall and not be knocked back by Bodok in Arena Conquest. I think that happened a bunch of times yesterday. So you guys need to re-look into that.
Which one?
When like the Hulk punches you into a wall or something like that, or you get like caught in that little
happened to
spot.
Zumba last night after the patch.
Yeah.
He was on his Panther and he got caught in it.
Yeah. I teleported to the one
night,
match.
yeah.
Just like teleported back into the Bodok. It was
back
awesome.
Where you were, yeah.
And like on my phone, I like teleported for sure. But even we were streaming off of her phone, and it showed me just like running back, and then I just disappeared.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
And the next time I came back, I was like,
I have a simple solution to that bug. That's not a great solution, but it's a band-aid over it. Can you guys just set it up so that when you DC, you go back to the Bodok?
You start running back to the Bodok instead of like in a random direction as a bot? Yeah.
I don't know how hard that is. I'm not a game developer, but I think that if you could have it run back to the Bodok, that would save a lot of bad things from happening.
I know that happens in a lot of other games. When someone DCs, they just start to run back towards their base.
That's what should happen, in my opinion.
It would be a way to fix it. But at the same time, like, people DC and then, you have a guy who just stands under your Bodok and you lose for sure, right? If the person never comes back. At least if you have a bot, you have a chance.
I guess.
I don't know, yeah.
That's
it's
a
hard one.
toss-up. Yeah, that's okay. You're right on that.
Alright, next. Fixed an issue that would cause gear values to display differently than the max potential gear. Okay, maybe they fixed that thing that I was talking about with extra oomph and those other synergies. That's what that sounds like. Alright. General localization optimization and fixes. Okay. Gameplay bot AI improvements. Actually, I have seen this. And not only are they smarter, they're actually stronger as well.
Yeah, the bots do seem to be doing much better.
Yeah, they're not as like brain dead. But I haven't played against a cat bot yet, I don't think. Or not one that I can remember. But like, did it just run straight at you and then put its shield up? It actually did stuff.
One time that actually I was targeting the SS and it was like 3 steps over. The SS was a bot too. It was a double bot game. The SS was like there. It armor broke me and then like was auto targeting me, but it was a bot, so I was still just auto targeting it. And then the cap came over like 3 steps away from her and put the shield up in front of her, and it was 2 bots.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's
they played with a strategy.
Like that's a pretty strategic play for a bot to come in and protect someone else. Now, mind you, I was being an idiot too. I was just standing there taking all this damage, but I mean that's smart because the bot stopped me from killing the SS. I had to back off because I couldn't take both of them. Mm-hmm. So like it was actually a smart move by the bot. So I do think that's better.
Gameplay and networking optimizations, performance optimization for androids. Okay, so it's supposedly these 2 things should help with all the DCs and stuff. I've been having a lot better network stuff lately.
I'm still having problems, but I found it significantly better.
Yeah, but you always have a couple of good days and then a couple of bad days. So maybe it's just our turn to have bad days soon.
Yeah. We'll have to see.
And then, is that it? Oh, yep.
Okay, so on a reel, I want some more information about the actual synergies. Right?
About the new weapon synergies and stuff?
Yeah, like what
if you want more information about that, actually, you can go and Veru wrote a whole guide on the whole entire thing, and I'm pretty sure he's almost done with all the weapon synergies, or he might actually be done.
That means a lot.
I know he was only looking for 2. He made an awesome guide, actually.
Veru, that's amazing for the community. We really need that. I really do wish it was Kabam that put that out. But much, much appreciated for you doing it, man. That's awesome.
I read through it when I was a new player. I haven't actually went back to it, but like...
Yeah, I read it when I was a new player, too. It was really good.
Yeah, it was really good. It helped with a lot of things. Gave you a better outlook on the game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's the end of this patch notes, though.
Yeah, damn.
So, yeah.
So, sorry, just go back up to the weapons.
The weapons?
Yeah.
What weapons?
Like, we talked about the weapons.
Like the buffs and nerfs? Or the new weapons?
The new weapons.
Synergies, okay.
I'm just going to hammer this point one more time because I can't shut the fuck up. They gave us one paragraph and 3 bullet points about the biggest new update in the game. That's all I'm going to say. I'm really liking the update. I'm playing on it. I'm liking it. It seems to be going better, smoother. We really needed more information on that weapon thing. It might have stopped an uprising if we had a little bit more information on that.
Well, they wouldn't say anything before they actually released it, but yeah, it would be nice, like down here, if like it said what they were, at least on the base weapons.
Yeah.
Because the base weapons, like everyone's just gonna get them. Like you're not hiding anything there, I guess. But it'd be nice to know which one. Maybe you have a champion that you like and you want to buy crates for that champion to try and get a rare weapon that has this. That'd be a way.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons. Yeah, and this right here, I don't know if I just seen one of the variant weapons and it didn't drop a stat, but I know that I seen an epic that didn't drop a stat, so. But, hey, that's how the cookie crumbles right there.
Yo, Zimba, you around? We're going to take a quick 2-minute break here, guys, and we're going to get into some gameplay.